It's Zenzi. Dig the self-cinematography. Some magic moments. I just did a bit. Because it's been 1 year and 4 days since I met Ben Jealous at his book signing at Carnegie Library. That's where the sun's coming from, right over the Pacific Grove Carnegie Library. In which case has he been non-intentionally ignoring me? I mean, it did. Ben, did you get me the Dave Chappelle free card? That's how Monopoly works. And y'all really did ignore me, and I'm really concerned about Fred. Really the truth. I do believe that will being philosophy, there are some principles and some things that I can say to improve his quality of life with the philosophical hypothesis of bioelectromagnetism. And all this life-centric thinking in real ways, and that's Zanzi, by the way. There we go. The sun's heading off to wherever it needs to be. Concerned about Fred. I do want to do my work. And I'm on my way to the Will and Jada Smith Family Foundation. That's the whole hashtag free will gathering. Forget about Matt and Ben's. I'm doing a Will and Jazzy Jeff. And never forget, our people were always free. Ben, I loved the book. And cinematography update. That's because I can't hold the phone with my left hand because my bicep is burning. That's the heart attack situation. It's really just, in my case, the lack of ability to move as I've been imprisoned in my vehicle for 3 years. Nobody will pay me for $1 trillion education empire of hashtag breaking brilliant, whereas those men made meth. This woman weighs wisdom. I'm the one that shouts, "Mama says knock you out. Don't call it a comeback. I'm Fresh Prince from scratch." Oh yeah. So this all started because I know people are going to be like, wait a second, so was this hashtag Chappelle challenge? Of course it is. The work, the soul mentoring about my right livelihood is 100% Dave Chappelle. I got to his godfather, which I couldn't have done myself. You know, the ancestors are doing all this. I mean, Dave is Muslim. I was not aware to be seeking his God people. But apparently, this redheaded Muhammad came to the mountain. Because I don't know why. I was here to get out a homelessness free card. The pardon me from homelessness, going to the governor. And your parents came for that performance I did, which I want us all on record to know I did not go after them and say anything. I didn't, because I didn't know. It was really, I had intended, if I had had time to ask the library director, she was out sick, I had intended to see if I could talk to somebody in the library and invite them. But I know that idea never made it out my mouth. So that they show up when I opened for the Poet Laureate of California reading my Minds of Grass poem. It's good stuff. It's all about how I learned to do Socratic improv, how I could do stand-up. I succeeded at the Chappelle Challenge. There was no more Chappelle Challenge, so I needed a Renaissance patron and matron. Will and Jada. Talking to them too. That's not going to be the best camera shot of me ever, but there's no camera shot of me ever. Jada started all this. I have no idea what to do. I respect that Fred is, maybe I thought maybe I updated the breaking, the one and done, and to give a message to Fred. Okay, but am I going to start back at the beginning to get to Dave Chappelle? I can't top getting to his Godfather. God, there's all of these freebies and gimmies to the Sierra Club with the life-centric thinking and what was gone to get out of homelessness free card. I really just tossed it away. I got copies of it. Good stuff. I mean, I was raised by the Tiki Torch Whites. Some of the environmental illness that I live with, Ben, lots of good stuff there. But there's no time for us to work on environmental illness if we do not #demolish racism by 2030. We've got to have all humans working together. So the strategy I learned from Never Forget, Our People Are Always Free, where you got the white traders in LA to find the white person experiencing this. The best test case ever. Best test case ever. Nice guy, but this vehicle of his. I'm getting it on the film, and the smell. Has somehow all this legislation for the new battery cars, is this somehow made it now that mufflers are optional? Why am I being, where the mufflers, I'm autistic. I have hypersensory acuity, and it stops my brain functioning, and things got worse and worse and worse. It's poisonous in this world. By the way, where we're at, this Pacific Grove neighbor got a Sierra Club sticker on. I could do a little. I won't violate her privacy or anything. I can show you next time you come back to the library for reading. That was and that's him. Oh my God, he's okay. What do we do? I wish, I don't know if y'all could hear that, but he did the Dukes of Hazzard. He has the horn. You heard what that vehicle sounded like? He has the Dukes of Hazzard horn. What do we do as white people? I mean, I respect his freedom, but is he not thinking about what that means? Even in Pacific Grove? Impromptu social impact, Socratic improv. #Chappelle Challenge. DC, will y'all just call me? Harmony.